Alright, so what's going on everyone? Swan here, and today we are doing a Q&A because we haven't done one of these in so long. But anyways, we're just gonna get right into the questions. Actually, before I start going through the questions, I'm just gonna answer one that's been asked so many times in the past few weeks. No, I'm not dating Anya. She was in a couple of my videos and everyone was like saying a bunch of stuff, and no, we're just friends. Literally every time I put a girl in my video, everyone just assumes it's my girlfriend or something like that. Just wanted to clear that up because the comment sections of the videos that she was in they were just filled with that. But anyways, here we go with the first question asked by Ambro. It is, are you planning on ever visiting the UK? And yes, I think next summer there's a possibility, and it's not like I'm 100% going to the UK, but there's a possibility because my friend Max, who you've seen in many videos, he's from England. He moved here in 6th grade and he has family out there, and there's a possibility that I could be going out and golfing St. Andrews Links. I'm not saying it's like 100% or even 50%. I don't know what the chances are of us doing that, but I think that would be one of the greatest experiences of my entire life that actually goes through, because St. Andrews is like such a prestigious golf course, and the only reason we'd be able to get to play is he has family members that are actually members of St. Andrews, so that'd be amazing. And I'd love to meet fans in the UK because, I mean, obviously I've never actually been out of the country. This spring is going to be my first time going out of the country. I'm going to Mexico for spring break, but as of right now, I've never been out of the US. Alright, so second question from Alicia, I don't know what it is. If you had to share a room with any FaZe member, who would it be? Now, I don't know. I'd love to share a room with Rug. Rug's just a great guy, but I feel like I'd get pranked a lot. I think it'd be fun to share a room with like Adapt, because Adapt's just hilarious. Like, I always laugh. Like, whatever, he's just so funny. It'd be a good person to be around. But I think I'd go with Rug. Alright, so this is another question that I was asked just tons of times. Do you wish to one day live in the FaZe house? Like, that's where every FaZe member gets asked this. Of course, it'd be amazing because it's like the perfect environment for videos. Back here in like Minnesota, it's just like my friends like being in videos. They enjoy it, but they don't do YouTube themselves. They don't make videos by themselves. So it's like kind of, I don't know, it's just out of place sometimes, and it'd be nice to like live with people who do the same thing as me. All right, Pone de la Yeet asks, where is your verified check mark? And the only reason people I got so many of these questions too, because today, right before I tweeted that I was doing a Q&A, people got verified. Rug got verified, Sensor got verified, Blaziken got verified, my friend Tretzy TV got verified. It's madness right now. Banks got verified recently, Adapt got verified recently. It's nuts. There's so many people getting verified. Oh man, I hope I'm soon. Rupaxi asks, what do you think about Tico being a part of the Illuminati? Tico, what are you doing? Can't be making triangles with your arms, dude. You're giving it away. Adam asks, how many swans does it take for a swan if a swan could swan swans? One, baby. All it needs is me. Oh, and here's another question. Brute, do you think you will ever be verified? I don't know. I really want to. I'm thinking that it's gonna happen soon, but I just want it so bad. Shotgun God asks, if COD dies out, what do you see yourself doing? Definitely sticking with YouTube, and I'm playing other games, vlogging a lot more, making IRL videos, and so I don't know, there's endless possibilities with YouTube. There's so many things I could do. XMintzX asks, who are you rooting for to win the World Series? The Toronto Blue Jays. I'm a new Blue Jays fan, you know, ever since my trip to the FaZe house. CBS was just non-stop watching Blue Jays games, and I don't know, I became a fan kinda. I love the player, like Tulowitzki's unreal. I love Batista. The bat flip is the greatest bat flip I think I've ever seen. That was crazy. I think that was it in the first or second ALCS game, I'm not sure, but I think it'd be so cool for Toronto to win, especially after the whole Drake and Meek Mill thing and just everything that's been going on in Toronto. Toronto has so much hype right now, I think it'd be awesome. Slick White Boy asks, what's the most points you scored in a basketball game? I don't know if I know the exact number. I think it was 2 years ago. I'm not really a high scorer. I think I scored 20. I had like 5 threes, a couple free throws. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it was 20 or 21. Hey, What do you know? Another one. Zero asks, why aren't you verified? I don't know. Well, I'm verified on YouTube, but I'm not verified on Twitter, and it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Minnesota Duke asks, do you get recognized in public often, and will you ever do a fan meetup for your Minnesota fans? I'll do the second question first. I might do a fan meetup. I'm not sure how many Minnesotan fans I really have, and I don't know. It'd be hard kind of to find a place. I'd probably do it at Mall of America if I did do one, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in the coming year. I don't want to do one really in the winter. Maybe next summer. That is a possibility. And do you get recognized in public often? It's been happening a lot more recently. Just a couple days back, I was at the gym, and then I went to the gas station to pick up just like some water and stuff, and these three kids came out of a car, and it was funny. I was sitting in my car. I just got back in my car from the gas station, and I was about to pull out, and this car pulls up with three guys in it, and one of them, so two people get out, one's still in there, and the door is closed, and then he just whips out his phone, puts it right up against the glass, and just points it at me, and I'm just like smiling. I started laughing, and I rolled down my window. I was like, "What's up, guys?" And they're just like, "Hey, oh my gosh, I didn't know if it was you." They're just like, "I saw the sticker on the car," because I have a FaZe sticker, and they're just like, "Oh, I wasn't sure if it was you." And my license plate said Swan, so they had to have known. But it was funny. Oh, and I forgot, yesterday I was actually at my high school football field, and we were just messing around because the soccer goals were out. We were just kicking some soccer balls, and this city, I don't know how far away, like 40 minutes away, they had a track meet at my high school, and some kid like looked at me and then looked away and then looked at me again, and my friend saw it, and they're just like, "Do you recognize him?" He's like, "Yeah, that's Swan." And then he's like, "Oh my god." And then right after that, my friend kicked the soccer ball. Danny, he kicked the soccer ball over the net, so the kids were behind the goal, and the ball just curves over and nails a kid right in the face. I didn't see it, but I heard, and it was everyone was laughing and stuff, but Danny felt so bad. It was just, I don't know, it was funny. All right, moving on. Ozoli asks, do you agree that COD should go back to Classic or keep doing Futuristic? This is the easiest question I could have been asked. Definitely go back to Classic. I just don't like the whole Futuristic thing, because there's so many other games that are turning into that, or like have already been that, and I don't want, Classic Call of Duty is just the best. It's the best way to go. NoBolts asks, will you smile in the camera just for me? Okay, I think I actually got a question from this person before. Adam asks, do you like Star Wars, and if so, are you excited for the new one? Yes, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I have to rewatch all the other ones, but the seventh looks so good. The trailer was unreal. It had like over 20 million views overnight. Like, it got uploaded, and then overnight it had 20 million views. And there's just so much hype for this movie. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. Honestly, it's not my favorite series though out of any movies. Harry Potter is definitely my favorite. I love Harry Potter, but Star Wars is definitely up there, and I can't wait for it. And to close it out, we're basically gonna be telling a story, because this question is like a story type thing. Donovan Martinez asks, when and how was your first kiss? Okay, so let's start with the when. The when is summer going into 9th grade, so summer going into high school. That was my first kiss. So this is gonna be a funny story to tell. Okay, so the person actually lives pretty close to me, and I used to hang out with some friends, and we'd always sneak out and go hang out with people, and this is what we would do. So since they lived so close, we would stay at my house, and then we'd sneak out and go hang out with these people. So one night we went over to her house, and she had this trailer that was outside her house, just like, it was like a camping thing, like a camper. And they never like took it anywhere. They literally just had it sit outside their house, and they would like sleep in it sometimes when she would have sleepovers. And we were sitting in there, we were just hanging out, talking and stuff. And she was laying on the other side, and I was laying on one side with with a friend. And he's just like, go over there, dude, go over there. And so I did. I walked across the camper. I sat next to her, and then basically we just started making out. It was so unexpected, because I had never kissed anyone before, and it was just really, it was weird. I didn't know how to start it. It wasn't awkward or anything, but just the whole situation was kind of weird, because my friends I actually had two friends in there, and then me, and the two other guys were just on the other side, and then we were on this side of the camper, and just weird situation. And that was my first kiss, and then we were there probably until 4:30, maybe even 5. And then we left, we went back to my house, and then we just came back here and slept. We would always go out super late and then come back really early morning. And my mom knows that. Like, she knows that we used to sneak out all the time. And back then, my cousin, so the room that I'm in, here, let me show you this. All right, so this is like my bedroom technically, but I don't really use it. See, there's me with the tripod. My cousin used to live here for, I don't know how long it was. It was probably close to like 4 years. And we would always have some crazy stories to tell her, and she'd come out and listen. It was, I don't know, it was really funny. And that basically wraps up the story. All right, well anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a really fun Q&A. So anyways, drop a like if you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you want to see more Q&As, maybe like once every couple weeks, maybe not once every week, because some people do that. And I feel like you just get too many of the same questions. But anyways, I think that's it for me today. So as always, I hope you're all having a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.